and in Tanawat.
That's going to be my question to
I think you should ask that
Mano in the post-match as this free kick comes in. Going to quite work, takes an opening for the shot there, but again, in these situations, perfect for Thailand. Exactly where they want to be, in possession of the ball.
Tokopedia Cashback 60%. Dukung usaha lokal kotamu untuk bangkit bersama.
The same thing I like about Mano Polking is when you listen to him speak in these press conferences, he's not afraid to say we're going for it, we want to win, we want to go on and win the title, we want to attack. You know, it's not like what you usually get in press conferences, you know, from certain coaches.
You know the old, I respect the opposition, all that. We've had very little of that in this competition.
Yeah, to be fair,
it's been very refreshing.
It's been great.
There's been good needle in these press conferences.
Yeah, some of the comments have been fantastic. I mean, it's got everyone talking.
Still have 2 more matches after this. The final, two-legged final of the AFF Suzuki Cup.
So just very quickly, I think what's happened here for Vietnam with the reshuffle. Van Dijk has gone out to their left-hand side now.
Has that been kept in? Yes, according to the officials. Oh, you see Park Hang-seo finally kind of come out of his dugout area. He's getting one of his assistants to do that. By Tiraton. A handball there on Tirasin.
Yeah, it does look like in certain situations they switched it to a back 4 here, Vietnam, with Dinh Dung, the number 4, is going to play at left back in possession of the ball. And then here, obviously, when they lose it in these phases, then it shifts again into a back 3. Comes back into the center of that defense, and then Van Dijk just fills in that left wing back position.
Needs must push, and this is something they've departing from their usual.
Well, again, this is another example of how fluid formations can be, right?
Good to see. We've seen a fair bit of flexibility in this tournament. Nice goal that from Kevin there. Nokai. Great ball out to Batuan. Heavy touch on from Tiraton. Now, many felt that Tiraton should have got punished in that last game. Park Hang-seo amongst them. There's maybe a little bit of an ironic cheer there with the yellow card being shown.
Yeah, it's a high foot into Quang Hai.
just the first leg of that final. Now looking here. Right now, they've got to think about this free kick from Shanghai. As well.
Love that from Shanghai. Great idea. And Siwara just takes a step forward here. Almost gets caught out. Has to track it all the way through. Does his job. And sees a corner.
Done really well there, Siwara.
Yeah, that really takes the pressure off your defense. He's confident how he's come out to claim that. He's done very well since he's come on, Siwara.
Yes. Nobody is now down. See a little bit more of this as the match progresses.
Have a look at that. Well, the first, there's no doubt this is a foul. Have a look at the second challenge that came in. Saras, I think it was. First foul of, on Narubani on that occasion.
Elias, not a good pass to Sheraton, but they've got away with that. Done there by Tanawat. The crowd didn't appreciate what Saras was doing there.
Yeah.
Yesterday, there was that period in the second half where everything just seemed to go Singapore's favour. There was a succession of 18 fouls in that second half. Nothing just seems to be going Vietnam's way at the moment.
Oh, this is perfect. Perfect, absolutely perfect for Thailand. They're controlling the game really well. The second half, it's been all of them. Dictated the tempo of it, winning free kicks, slowing it down, taking as long as they possibly can with these restarts. It's going to plan. Everything is going to plan for Thailand.
And this free kick has now got the Thai fans on their feet. Their left-footed specialist on the ball. He's delivered it straight at Whitman. Quickly releases. Oh, lovely turn there. Excellent work. Shanghai. Now to Tan Thai. Excellent defending, but the trouble's not over yet, and it's straight at Siwara.
Well, they're trying Vietnam. They try and find a way through. Past Siwara can go. One save he's had to make. It's flicked on the first time and it's bobbling around in the box. Eventually into the arms of Siwara. This has been the story for Vietnam in this Suzuki Cup. The fact that They've created opportunities, but they haven't been able to finish them off. The shooting accuracy throughout the competition has been poor.
They've had all those chances, haven't they? Go back to that game against Indonesia, in particular, game against Laos. They struggled against the back five. And that's what they're facing right now. They came into this tournament big favourites, 99th in the world. Highest ranked side in Southeast Asia. Thailand number 2, they are very keen to regain that status as the kings of ASEAN. They had 2 golden straws in World Cup qualifiers, but the difference being that it was Vietnam who impressed greatly. Thailand literally eliminated. Knocked a shot straight at Semat. It's lacking a little bit of composure in those key moments, in those attacking areas. Again, Tien Lin just snatches at this, falls into him in a pretty good position. Yes, he was getting closed down by Saraj, but you wonder if he could perhaps have taken a touch first in front of him, set himself up for a better shot at goal. Just look at the touches there, Teraton. Lots of involvement in this game, leading the way. Over by Hotan Tai and Quang Hai. It's interesting that we haven't seen Chanatik's name there. Not as much involvement in this game. He was immense, wasn't he, in that last game, the first leg. Sada with the clearance. Certainly Van Twan felt that was, but looked good from Kritsana, didn't it?
Incredible challenge from. He's done really well in central defense for Thailand.
Narubanin looks up. Low pass looking for perhaps Chanatik. Bit stretched at the moment. Kritsana. There's Tanawat. Chuyan. Annual beer. More confident now on the ball, Thailand. 25 minutes or so here for the Vietnamese to get back into this. Needs 2 goals. Again, works for the Saraj rolling around.
Clever touch away. Just takes it away from Tianzong. There. Then contact arrives. There'll come a point where their frustration is going to start to creep in for Vietnam. Some things not going their way. Lots of stoppages.
3 defeats in semi-finals in the first leg. 2007, 2010 and 2016 for Vietnam. All 3. It was not no one to the final.
I think we could potentially be seeing Poklo Anand coming on for Thailand. Seeing a bit of movement on the bench.
There's a keeper, Chachai, who was tearful as he got stretchered off, and he may have seen his last bit of action here at the AFF Suzuki Cup 2020. We'll see, we'll know in the coming days. They want to get that change on now. Saraj is going off. Poklo Anand will replace him. 30-year-old Poklo, one of the more experienced players here, plays for Bangkok United. Team that, of course, Poking knows well. Caps for this country. Thailand have made 4 changes now. Rather dramatic from Tantai, who was not happy with that. Wintuanan is going to come on. Bantu, the man who's replacing.
Oh yeah, they're not happy with that. One of Poking in his bench. I thought there was a kick out at Tirasin. The referee said, play on. Not having any of it. He's having a word with the fourth official now. Let's have a look here. Takes the ball away. That's a foul. It's very unfortunate, Tirasin.
26 years of age, 21 caps for his country. Had a stint in Japan with Yokohama FC. He's a new man in. 3 changes now made by Vietnam.
He's Tuanan's a player I really quite like. Bags of energy. Can really dictate the game from midfield with the way he makes his runs in behind opposition defenses. Looks very hard to win those first and second balls as well. Frustrating times for Vietnam. Even Tanawa is telling his teammates, just take as long as you need, take as long as you like, slow it down, relax, take as much time, walk up to the ball. And Tirasin again making himself available. Couple of words exchanged between himself and Tan Chung.
He's kept it. He's a very humble guy, isn't he? Tirasin is one of the best exports from Thailand. Japan and Spain. Almeria in La Liga. Didn't really work out for him. A couple of spells in Japan. 35. The all-time top scorer in the AFF Suzuki Cup. Russian, you describe some of those balls forward as a little bit desperate at times. Desperate times call for desperate measures. They've got 20 minutes to get these 2 goals. Have they threatened enough for you in the second half?
No, they haven't. I mean, Sivarak has had to make a couple of saves, but generally I think he's been comfortable. Nothing that he's really been troubled by.
Again, the crowd can just hear what they're trying to do. I think they're starting to feel time is against them.
You can start to feel like it's not going your way. The things are going against you and you're running out of ideas.
Could be dangerous here. Thailand in these sort of situations.
You know, since there's a bit of a lull in the play here, I think what Vietnam really need to do is what Thailand have done. the last few years in terms of players going abroad, playing in Japan, playing at a higher level. And I know Vietnam has done that previously. The likes of Kong Fung have gone overseas, Xuan Trong has gone overseas. But it hasn't really worked out for them. And perhaps there's this fear among Vietnamese players that if they make the move, then it could go flat. Couldn't work for them. But it's an opportunity, it's a risk you got to take. I look at this Vietnamese team and I think of Quang Hai immediately. I mean, I think for a couple of years now, he's perhaps been ready to move on. And I could see him, just like Chanatip, thriving in the J-League, for example, in terms of the style of play. I don't know about the K-League, just because the styles are quite different.
Come back to that now. Look at that, Narabani on that right-hand side. That's a poor ball from him.
And Hoang Duc's another one from this Vietnamese side, I think, ready to test himself in a higher level league.
High clearance from him. Now Tiraton. Well, just look at the success of the likes of Tiraton and Chanatip. Tirson to a certain extent in J-League, of course. J-League have been very open to this part of the world, haven't they? Very welcoming. Some agreements here with ASEAN nations.
I think the K-League is something similar as well in terms of the quotas.
There's an ASEAN spot,
If I'm not mistaken. I might have to go and do a bit more research on that to see Hoang Duc. But I just think perhaps the styles, the styles of the leagues, they matter.
Talking of style, here he comes. Chanatip Songkrasin hasn't really had one of these ones today. He's lost his footing.
Tan Chung, another one. That set off that Vietnamese defense.
Nokai, look where he is at the moment. No one got on the end of that.
Good defending. Back here.
It's been immense.
Yeah, both him and Krisada have been outstanding for Thailand. Everything generated has come in the air. They've been first to it, or if they put a challenge in. Not allowed any sort of real free headers. Aside from that one from Tan Thai off that corner.
Antoine. Even now, Roshan, that one goal would make things interesting, wouldn't it, for Vietnam?
It certainly would.
14 odd minutes to go. Antoine.
It's not going to happen like that.
Too much on that for Tuanan.
It certainly would, and it would certainly change the momentum of the game. It will give the Vietnamese fans in the stadium a huge lift. To be fair, the fans in here have been incredible.
Thailand have kept the ball fairly well in the second half. It's all gone, as you said, according to plan. Delighted with this. They didn't need to do anything special today, Roshan. That was the whole point of the cushion, wasn't it, from the first leg? Just keep it tight and compact. Didn't need that attacking football that Manu
No, they didn't. They didn't. I mean, they've played this really intelligently, Thailand. I know there's still plenty of time for the game to change, so I'm going to be a little bit careful.
Especially after yesterday.
Especially after yesterday and the drama that occurred. But I think they've done it really well.
I don't stall me. Says to come out.
I don't know if you picked up
yeah.
from Pinside, Mano Bolking talking about someone asking to come out, saying, give me 5 more minutes, but the player's saying he's already tired. Wonder if he's referring to Tirasin perhaps.
Some coaches might not like that as well, right? Tired.
See, I think with Mano and Tirasin, I think Tirasin, he's earned that respect, he's earned that relationship with the coach, in that he can, because of who he is, what he's achieved in his career.
Yeah. And he's also 35.
Yeah, exactly. So he's allowed to tell the coach, I met my limits here, and the coach is going to listen. Ultimately, a lot of coaching is about man management.
True.
And if you have a player like Tirasin, who's been very effective, who's been scoring goals for you in this competition, him fresh and have him available, you listen to him, and you keep your players happy.
And actually,
in football, they've achieved a lot in their careers and have earned that right to communicate freely with with the coaching staff.
senior players have that license, don't they? Touch on from Tiraton, whereby Tantai. Now Chanatim. There's talk there in the Vietnamese dugout. They've got 2 more changes to make. What can they do? Kritsada. Now Quang Hai. He's trying to get that to Van Tuan. They look pretty good at the 5 as well, haven't they?
Yeah, it's been secure for Thailand.
Away. 50 watts.
Because of the changes that Vietnam have made, they don't have an outlet out wide on their left-hand side. And a lot of it is congested through the middle. But they're struggling to play these passes through those central positions.
Van Swan replaces Tantai, who had that glorious chance, didn't he? Tuanan. Pan Man.
It can't be Tuanan. Can't be Tuanan. He's still on the... Oh, is he going off now? That's a strange one. He's still on the pitch. He's just gone off the pitch on the far side there, Tuanan. Not quite sure what's happened to him. He's picked up an injury in the short time he's been on.
Yeah, going on for a very, very short time. You'd think so, but he's running back. Two players that have come on. Van Swan, 22 years of age. His second cap plays for Hanoi. Supachai, who's played a bit part role really in this tournament. He comes off for Tirasin. He's put in another very good shift, hasn't he? For Thailand. But he is not adding to his tally just yet. Had a very good previous AFF Suzuki Cup, 25 caps now for him, the 23-year-old, plays for Buriram. As I said, a fullback or defensive midfielder. He's come on for a short while. There's Amshwan Man. 5 also. Only got another cap to his name. So they're bringing on 2 relatively untested. And maybe now, Roshan, there's perhaps an air of resignation for Vietnam. Thailand can feel how close they are to winning this one. Tricep sprawling. You know, it's not just that they've tried to slow it down when they can, the way they played the game, Thailand. But also you see they're not taking risks with the positionings of the players. If you're seeing Thailand in an attacking sense, in a game that they need to chase and get the goals, you've seen Harubadin going forward. We haven't seen any of that, I don't think, in this game. You see Tiraton getting forward or into those central positions. We haven't really seen that as well from him. So even with the positions, I've come into this set, we're not going to open ourselves too much, we're not going to take chances. Take the less riskier route, and it's worked brilliantly for them. Obviously they didn't have to, having coming into this game leading by 2 goals to 0. Straight at the keeper from Wangduk. One of the few chances they've had in the last 15-20 minutes. There's already dancing and celebrations going on in the stands where the Thai fans are. They can sense it. It would take something pretty special now from Vietnam. We've seen stranger things happen. Far too much on that from Van Tuan, away by Tiraton. Wangduk, now Quang Hai. Maybe a bit of magic from him. Wangduk, important touch on from Supsrcibe. Here is Chanatit. 3 against 2 in favour of Vietnam, but you've always got the Chanatit factor. All wide here with Supsrcibe, but that's fine for Thailand. Hold the ball up as much as he can. Now Chanatit. Tanawat saw that little gap there, didn't he? Tanawat! Lovely run from Tanawat. And again, Thailand in full control of this. Lovely work right up until the shot. Got his head up, he's leaning back as he hits that. Now or never really for Vietnam. Now Harubadin clears. Proud record against ASEAN nations. Yes. Over and over. Less. Manuel, excuse me. Fouled. A lot of excitement, but it's Beer who was fouled by Tien Lin. Yeah, it was an overhead kick from Tien Lin. Beer again, strong in the air. Comes right through. He knows there's a chance that he's going to take a hit here. Still, he's got to make that. Right to his throat, it looks like. Yeah, painful one for Beer. And potentially a dangerous one as well. Brave defending.
Yeah, thumbs up. Great to see.
A minute and a half plus amount of time here to get through. So they can make one more change if they want.
Thai fans can feel it, you know.
Yeah, they're almost there. Good atmosphere in that stand. Yellow card for Tianlin. Taking their time here with Emmanuel Beer. That's how's he being today? Solid, very, very solid. Jules one, look at that.
Yep. He has been excellent alongside Kritsada. Them such a stable base to go on and do their thing. Thailand in an attacking sense. You've got a defensive unit like that.
So just 4 minutes now for Vietnam. They need 2 goals. In a short amount of time. King took exception to that. They're coming together. The new man in, Xuanman and Shanatim. It's been a relatively tepid affair between the two benches today. We were thinking there might have been fireworks.
Yeah.
I think they didn't want to get near that shirt, Russia, that he's been using for weeks on end. Xuanman, Kritsada. There's a handball from him. Good anticipation though. They're throwing as many people forward as they can to just try and force the situation now. So much has gone down here. I think it's Xuanman. They're upset with Tiraton. Well, this would be crazy. If Tiraton, he's already on a yellow card. They're just temper spraying. We will. We might have just called it a little too early. Things being fairly civilized today. Well, let's see. Let's see here on the replay.
Right there, Tiraton. And there's a bit of an arm.
Nothing.
There's a bit of an arm, but really it's nothing.
And that stuff needs to be punished, Roshan.
Yeah.
He took it very coolly, didn't he, Tiraton?
He did. I'm glad the team of officials there haven't overreacted.
And look at him, he's fine, Xuanman.
I think what happened there is we saw Xuanman leave a bit in on Tiraton. The ball comes into the safe arms of Semat. So Tiraton on the way back just wanted to give Xuanman a bit of a reminder that he's not there to be messed with.
A minute and a half left here at the National Stadium. Elias Dola, he's been solid as well since they brought him in. It has worked, an absolute treat for Thailand. What about the man in the middle today, Roshan?
Hey, he's been really good, which is refreshing to say, refreshing to see as well.
Long high, floats that in. But it goes down.
That should be about it, you know. I think unless some kind of miracle happens here in Kallang. I think Thailand have sealed their place in the final of the AFF Suzuki Cup 2020. And the second leg of the final set to take place on the first day of 2022.
Exactly. Absolutely right. We've got 2 more of these matches to come. And for the 11th time in 13 editions of the AFF Suzuki Cup, Thailand have made it into the grand final, underlining just why they are the top team overall in Southeast Asian football, and they've done it at the expense of the team that they would regard as the pretenders to the crown. Vietnam came into this tournament with so much pedigree in recent times, having got to the 3rd round of World Cup qualifiers, having been the highest ranked team in Asia. Thailand came here with a mission, and boy, have they done it. They've done it effectively and ruthlessly today.
Yeah, and they've been incredibly professional about their performance here. They knew what they had to do in this situation, and they did the job. We've spoken about tactically how they were spot on. They didn't take any unnecessary risk in the positions that the players would have taken up. They weren't as open as they normally would be, Thailand. They held their shape. Tirasin, I thought, up front did a fantastic job to hold on to the ball in those centre forward positions, win free kicks when he needed to. And look, I think just generally the way they played in this competition, they absolutely deserve their place in the final, and what a fantastic final it's going to be between Thailand and Indonesia.
Thank you very much, Rish Roshan Rai. Celebration in the blue half of the stadium, because Thailand are through to the finals, having drawn with Vietnam tonight, and on aggregate they win 2-0 in the AFF Suzuki Cup 2020. So, as is tradition now, the man of the match is awarded, and it is Pitiwat who gets it. You thought he'd be a bit happier about it.
I'm really glad Pitiwat has won this, because I think he's been one of the unsung heroes in this Thai team. Having to do a job for the team as in that base of that midfield, protecting his defense. It's good that he's been rewarded with a nice Oppo phone.
I hope he smiles if he actually gets to win the trophy. There's Chanatit Songkrasin. A little bit quieter today. Didn't get to play in the last tournament. Was the MVP in the prior 2 editions in 2014 and 2016. And it's delight for Thailand here to get into yet another final. And the stats of, Russian, it looks like more than double the number of shots in against Thailand. But how many of those?
Dangerous opportunities. Yeah, not too many. I mean, it tells a story there. Held a lot of possession. Vietnam had opportunities, but not real clear-cut chances. And the shooting accuracy wasn't very good from Vietnam's point of view, and that's what's hurt them in this competition.
It's kind of summed up Vietnam in this tournament. They've failed in front of goal, and that brings an end to their participation in the AFF Suzuki Cup 2020. From Rish Roshan Rai, Misha Zadak, and the rest of the team, thanks for joining us. We'll see you in the grand final.
Ya, oke. Nah, pada waktu itu kita izinkan, kan teman-teman saya banyak masuk istana kan, dari civil society, dari lain segala macam. Tapi kita bilang pada dia, Anda masuk istana.
ก่อนเราลงมาในนัดที่2เนี่ยเราก็ไม่ได้คิดว่าเรามีสกอร์ตุนอยู่ 2-0 เป็นนัดแรกอะไรเงี้ยเราก็คิดว่านัดเนี้ยก็เป็นอีกนัดหนึ่งที่เราต้องการชนะเหมือนกันแล้วก็โอเคเราก็เริ่มเกมด้วยสกอร์ 0-0 ก็ทุกคนก็พยายามลงไปช่วยกันเล่นช่วยกันรับแล้วก็สุดท้าย
Itu ada sebuah namanya street and stage.